Hello and welcome. Come meet me on your mat for a quick series to strengthen your core for your yoga practice. So you'll come meet lying down on your back. And as you do lie on your back, keep your legs stretched out in front of you. And then collect your right knee into your chest, hugging onto the front of your right shin. Now as you keep squeezing your right knee in towards your chest, you're going to start strengthening your left extended leg, flexing the left foot and hovering the left heel away from the mat. Start to draw your navel in towards your spine as you flatten your lower back to the floor. And then add on to this shape by straightening your right leg and sending the sole of your right foot up towards the sky, flexing the toes down towards you, and then holding onto the back of your right leg, wherever that may be, calf, shin, or knee. Now on your next breath in, you're going to lift head and shoulders away from the mat, nose comes to your right knee, and the elbows point out to the sides of the room. You want to keep the front of the throat open, and then this might be enough for you right here, holding the contraction with the little help of your hands. If you want to add a bit of spiciness to this, your arms would extend forward and out in front of you, palms facing one another. Alternatively, if this gets to be too much for neck and shoulders, you can hold the back of your head with the help of your hands. You may stay here in the crunch hold, or we're adding on. So as you inhale, you lower head and shoulders. And as you exhale, you lift and crunch. And then you repeat like so for 9, lower and lift. 8, lower and lift. And then continue to crunch and lift just like so for 7. Pushing both heels away from you for 6. Finding that brief pause at the top for 5. Keep your breath out as you crunch 4, 3, 2, and then on this last one, hold the crunch for 10, 9, push the heels away, 8, 7, draw the low belly in, 6, 5, look at the sky, 4, you're so strong, 3, 2, and then slowly 1, lower head and shoulders, bend your right knee and collect your knee back into your chest. Take a big belly breath in and exhale out. And then we just get to switch sides. So bring your left knee in, extend your right leg long, just keep a moment to hug the belly, your knee in towards your belly. And then start to activate your right leg, floating the right heel and pushing out through that lifted leg. Flatten your lower back to the floor. And then straighten your left leg so the sole of your left foot comes to the sky and you hold the back of your left leg wherever it's most comfortable. Stay here. And then your choice is to add on by taking that crunch to lift head and shoulders away from the mat. Elbows point out to the sides of the room. And then you may be enough right here, just holding that crunch, keeping the front of the throat open. Or you might add on by floating the hands forward, palms face one another. Or taking the hands to the back of your head. So find your choice. And then choose to add on one last time to lower and lift. So your breath in lowers the head and shoulders. Your breath out crunches and lifts. And then you repeat for 9, lower and lift. For 8, lower and lift. Continuing to breathe for 7. For 6. Finding that pause between each round for 5. Continue to draw belly in. 4. Look to where you're going. 3. Keep the strength in your legs. 2. Last one, you hold at the top for 10. 9. 8, push out through both of your heels. 7, belly to spine. 6, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower head and shoulders to mat. Bend your left knee and hold it in close. Big breath in. Long breath out. Bring both knees into your chest. Just find a small little ball. close your eyes and just feel into that residual sensation in your core and your trunk, and just feel into that power of your strength. And then your choice to either rock and roll up the length of your spine, or you may press up from a fetal position. But you're just going to come to sit on your bum with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. So this next core sequence that we'll find is a great progression and variation up towards a boat pose. So you're going to keep your left knee bent, and your right leg is going to float, pointing your right toes with a strong lifted leg. Both of your hands are going to come out in front of you. It doesn't really matter how you hold the hands. I'm going to take my palms to face one another. So you're breathing in to lift and open your chest, and you're breathing out to twist to the right, tapping your fingers outside of your right hip, and then coming back through center to lift your heart. Just like that, for 9, you twist and you lift. Breathing out, twist for 8, and lift. Good, find that pause in the twist for 7. Twist for 6. For 5, keep that right leg strong. And for 4. And for 3. Maybe you notice your right leg shaking like mine. For 2, last 1. Hold in your twist for 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6, 5. Crunch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull up through center, bend your right knee, and just wrap your arms in front of your legs. Whew. And then let's try that next side, shall we? So find the length in your spine, roll the shoulders back and down, float your left toes from the floor, strengthen your left leg, and then take your palms out in front of you. Breathe in to prepare, and breathe out, twist to your left, to the left. Tap your fingers outside of your left hip. And then up through center, you breathe in. Repeat for 9, twist and lift. For 8, twist and lift. 7. For 6, pausing on the twist every time. For 5, good, really strengthening the side oblique muscles. For 4, keep your left leg strong. For 3, last 2, slow and controlled. Last 1, you hold. Keep the crunch for 10, 9, engage the core. 8, 7, twist a little bit more. 6, 5, belly to spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1, up through center, bend your left knee, wrap the arms in front of your legs, squeeze and hold yourself close. Breathe in. And breathe out. We'll just flush that out with the hands behind you, keep both knees bent, and a windshield wipe of your legs from side to side. Just a few more exercises to fire up the core, building and adding on from that one-legged boat pose to a double leg boat pose. So you'll start with, again, both feet flat on the floor. Your hands can start on the back of your hamstrings for a bit more support. Chest is open, collarbones are broad, and then you choose to rock back, floating your toes from the mat. You want the toes to be at about eye level. And then the knees may stay bent, or you can straighten them all the way, but we want the activation and the fire to be drawn to the center of the core, not the hip flexors. And I find knees bent is helpful for that. And then you're squeezing the feet together, squeezing the inner thighs together. Stay here or float the hands directly out in front. And we hold for 10. Keep breathing for 9. Heart lifting for 8. Belly to spine for 7, 6, squeezing in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your legs, plant the hands in front of your hips. See if you can give the bum a little bit of a lift, and then place it back down. Return back to your boat pose. You're here for 10, your variation for 9, 8, keep breathing. 7. If you smile, it makes it easier, I promise. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross the legs, plant the hands in front of your hips, bum lifts. One more time, boat pose. You hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold on. For 1, we're adding on. Low boat pose. See how low you can go, how slow you can go to extend toes forward and hover head and shoulders and heels from the mat. You can squeeze your thighs for support. For 10, you hold. 9, belly to spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're adding on again. For 1, flutter the feet. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your low boat pose, rowboats. For 10, you pull the knees in and you crunch. You lower for 10, just like that. For 9, and lower. If you can't pull yourself up, use the hands on the mat. For 8. You can place the hands behind you, lower, and lift. For 7. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Pull yourself in, knees to the feet to the ground. Wrap your arms in front of your knees. And just a couple belly breaths, flushing that out. Amazing work. I hope you feel a little bit stronger and more in tune with your core. And you can come back to this video anytime before or after your practice to help with building that core strength for your yoga practice. I hope to see you soon.